It's not easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it could be nicer to turn that off! Turn it off!
From the furthest depths of the uncharted seas in the sunken city of Red Yech, beneath the lives and minds of men lies Cthulhu. The last of the old gods, he rests in his death-like slumber, awaiting the time when he shall again rise and feast on the souls of man. Until that time when the stars are aligned and he breaks his sleeping seal, Cthulhu comes to the minds of men and answers your calls. It's time once again for Calls for Cthulhu!
Hello, yes, thank you. Hello and welcome back to Calls for Cthulhu. I'm Cthulhu and you're not. I'm here to take whatever stupid questions you people throw at me and treat them like they're actually worth answering. So let's take some calls. Tim, number, now! Okay, I see we have a caller.
Hi Cthulhu, Paul Fricker here from the UK. I was looking at getting a new mobile phone and I just wondered if you could give me any advice. I love the show, hope you can help. Bye.
Why yes, Paul, I believe I can help. I can
swallow your soul! No electronic communication will save you when I rise to my glory. No connection of community will help you stand against the onslaught of my madness. When the time has come and my reign of terror begins, the airwaves will be choked with the screams of the damned as they gibber and run from my all-encompassing thirst.
Also, if you have the means, I highly recommend direct mind-to-mind telepathy. You get instant access to what people mean instead of what they say, automatic translation, no calling plan, and no blackout periods, and it's all anytime hours. Seriously, telepathy. Tell them Cthulhu sent you. Next caller!
Hey, Cthulhu, you're omnipotent, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, so you're omniscient, too?
Yeah, absolutely, I'm all the, omni things.
So, you think you know everything?
Yeah, hey, if there's anything I don't know, then I don't know what it is. Ha!
So, you know what my full name is?
I know somebody is gonna get their soul sucked out through their phone if they keep asking questions.
Right, that's it.
Good man. Next caller.
Why are you green?
Oh, I get it. It's a color thing. You don't like green people, is that how it is? You don't want us moving into your neighborhoods, dating your daughters. You know, that kind of thing really gets me. It's obvious racism. You know what it is, don't you? Fear of a green planet. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. We landed several hundred feet under Plymouth Rock. I have a dream that one day all the little green boys and girls will be able to play with all the little white boys and girls and devour them. Tim, email, now.
What is it like knowing that you're God to millions of nerds?
Well, I tell you, if you're gonna go into the God business, you can do a lot worse than nerds. Seriously, they're all over the internet fact-checking every little thing that anybody says against you. They spam each other over the pronunciation of your name and have long, passionate flame wars over every little thing you ever did. They'll take any stupid idea and defend it with their incredible nerd debate skills. Seriously, there's a new guy in the Pantheon, and looking at him, I'd swear he's just a pasta side dish. But the nerds got it in their head to worship him, and now we gotta give him a seat at the table. Anyway, if you're gonna be a god, nerds are the way to go. Well, either that or demand blind loyalty from all your worshippers. That's good, too.
This transmission has been intercepted by the cult of Cthulhu. Do not adjust your set. Instructions embedded in this transmission are now being given to those loyal to the Great One. Together, we will one day bring about his rise and sit by his side in glory. Cthulhu versagen.
Which is why I say, never broil a baby. Next email.
Love your show on YouTube. Is there anything I can do to stop you from swallowing my soul? Vertagen for now.
You wouldn't believe how often I get that question. Sometimes I tell people they should put a bag over their head and then curl up into the fetal position while naked. Then they ask if that really works, and I say, no, but it sure will make you look funny when the madness hits. Ha! Thanks for calling, and I'll swallow your soul. Next email.
Hey man, long-time listener, first-time emailer. Do you ever hang out with any of the other mythos deities? I mean, have you and he whose name I shall not speak, ever go to the bar and slurp down a soul or a brewski? It's gotta get boring every now and again, being a mythos deity and all. Your devoted peep, Danny D.
You mean, do I ever leave my eternal captivity of unending slumber to grab a few brews with the ego bunch? No. Even if I could, I wouldn't. Bunch of freaks always playing who's got the most followers. Honestly, the only ones that are any fun are the Norse. They don't have any followers, and they don't give a wet slap about it. They drink like there's no tomorrow. Nobody parties like Odin. Imagine a drunk guy with only one eye, holding a stein of beer in one hand and a hand axe in the other, shouting, "See that barmaid tied to the wagon wheel? I'll wager 20 kroner I can take off one of her braids without killing her." We go through a lot of barmaids. Anyway, thanks for writing, and I'll swallow your soul. Next email.
Me and a few other guys were talking about you the other day, and it got me wondering, is the reason you want to come up and devour all humanity just because you're lonely? It's got to suck down there in your nightmare corpse city of non-Euclidean geometry deep beneath the dark oceans when you've got no one to hang with.
You know, I never really did feel lonely down here. I mean, it's nice enough. I got the drowned city, the occasional lungfish, and now that you mention it, there is damn little to do down here. Oh well, I'll be going back to sleep soon enough, maybe in a year or two. You get kinda used to the non-Euclidean geometry when you're a physical projection of a multi-dimensional entity onto a three-dimensional world. I'm just glad I don't have to pay for the place. I mean, non-Euclidean geometry doesn't come cheap. Alright, look, we're running out of time, so I'm going to do a few questions in a rapid-fire round.
Rapid-fire round!
Cut that out! Okay. Today's idiotic queries come from an AA meeting in Flint, Michigan. Let's go!
What is enough?
Less than too much and more than you got.
Does he really love me?
If you have to ask, then you probably don't have to ask.
What is the fastest land mammal?
The cheetah.
Should I fake my orgasms?
Yes.
How many surrealists does it take to change a light bulb?
Spoon.
Why do all dogs have black lips?
Crap. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for now. Sorry if I didn't get to your question this time, but we've been really swamped recently. For those who are playing at home, there are 7 pop culture references in this show. Try and collect them all. If you want to find me on the web, I'm at callsforcthulhu.com. Or you can send me an email. Tim, address, now! Right. And if you want, you can record your questions and attach them to the email so we can play them on the show. Thanks for tuning in.
So be sure to come back next week when Cthulhu will
swallow your soul!
buscando en silencio la respuesta del crimen perfecto.